At the center position.
Yeah, and Kevin, the way the game has changed, you know, we don't see these kind of big men matchups much anymore. And so it's great to see one where two great big guys going at it, and you know they're going to go after each other.
And Stan, you know what you're talking about. You've had the opportunity to coach some great big men.
Oh, I have. I mean, I had Shaquille O'Neal, Dwight Howard, Andre Drummond. I seem to always have good centers.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. And here's George. Following the three-pointer by Derek White. Embiid sets the pick for George. Another three for Philadelphia.
That last three must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Got that one up quick. White's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Celtics.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Boston's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
Here's Maxey. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Embiid. Makes it off the glass.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
The Celtics have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Pass to Brown. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Hits it from three-point range.
And that's good decision-making by Brown in the pick and roll. He'll make the right read more often than not.
And here's Oubre. Here's Embiid. Guarded by Porzingis. Fades and shoots. Again, Philadelphia.
Buckets, but he should have just gone straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
Outside Tatum. And White kicks to Holiday. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Pass to Maxey. Oubre, a screen on Holiday. Maxey on the wing, guarded by Holiday. And they take the lead. Embiid's got 6 points.
And Embiid being assertive offensively, wasting no time in getting that one.
Brown outside. Back to Tatum. They get the rebound, and Holiday is right there.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Embiid. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Here's White. And it's off from three-point range. Maxey passes to Oubre. Here's Grimes. Some solid defense from Brown.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Boston on top, leading by a point. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Torrey Craig is out there with Horford. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Hauser in at the three, the small forward. Stan, as you know, in past years, Peyton Pritchard had always wanted a starting role. Now, more opportunity, and he has responded.
Yeah, Kevin, he's very competitive and certainly deserving of rotation minutes. He is just now entering his prime.
Here's Pritchard after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Pritchard passes to Hauser. Up top, Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Here's the three. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Pritchard's got the lead up to 4 now for Boston. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Now Embiid. Here's McCain. Guarded by Tatum. Back to Embiid. Over Horford. Again, Philadelphia.
And this is the beauty of Embiid's game. He has a shot from anywhere on the floor.
Craig finds Tatum. Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Yabusele. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
So both teams changing it up here. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for Philadelphia. 1:46 left in the first half of the game. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017, he's come a long way. Kevin, those chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. Now here's White after the miss from Joel Embiid. Left side, Tatum.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates, is a big part of it.
Calm and cool from distance. George really confident from beyond.
Tatum with it. He's got 9. Holiday sets the pick for Brown. They grab their own miss. Another shot. Nice touch on the bank shot. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Philadelphia moving the ball around. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Through contact, Tatum.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
The shot, no good. And so it's Boston, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
We've got Joel Embiid, Oubre out there with George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the 3, it really opens up this offense.
Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
Porzingis kicks to Tatum. Takes a 3. And there is White, and that's good on the assist by Tatum. And now it's a 12-point Boston lead. Oubre outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. From past the arc. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Boston leading by 12. Outside Holiday. In the corner. Tatum with it. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And bringing the aggression and the energy. 2 things you like to see from Porzingis.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And Philadelphia making a change here. Yabusele's checked in. Boston also with the sub. Pritchard's checked in. And here are the 76ers now. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. To halt the run. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Maxey.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, showing that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. Lays it up off the glass. Porzingis has got 4 this quarter.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of the D.
Oubre finds Embiid. 1:16 left in the third. It's good. Embiid's got 12 points in the game.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Outside Tatum. The 3 is drilled by Tatum.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And that one's good. Maxey.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Holiday. Fires for three. And again, Boston with the triple.
A solid outside game. Holiday has good lift on his J. And at 6'4", he can get his shot off against just about anybody.
You've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. That's in, and the Celtic lead is kept back down to 13 points, and that one coming from Maxey.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Oubre passes to Maxey. Driving inside. Here's the floater. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. And so it's the Boston Celtics. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we'll be right back after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
You got him! And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Horford is out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Hauser in at the 3. Tatum's shot is off.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Pritchard gets the bucket. Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players. And it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He knows every possession is critical now. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet. Are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope. Guys?
Thank you, David. Holiday gets the bucket.
You want to be an NBA point? Take notes on Holiday running that pick and roll. Sometimes taking it yourself is the best option.
Out left to the wing. Fades away. That's in. The Celtic lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Joel Embiid.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Tatum. Inside, Tatum, automatic.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
George against Brown. Maxey on the wing. And a miss there on the triple.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Porzingis kicks to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Boston. The 3 from Tatum. No good. Shot missing. The 76ers trail by 13. Oubre passes to Maxey. Embiid inside. Guarded by Porzingis. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Domination, plain and simple. Embiid isn't holding back and is giving the defense all he's got.
That one goes. Count it. And the Celtics lead by 13.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Maxey looking it over. Here's Embiid. The rebound by the Celtics. At one point, they led by 16.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Celtics.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jason Tatum.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
And yes, it's good.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. 6 on the shot clock. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So, for Greg and
fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Nesmith in at the 3, the small forward. Yep, that one goes.
And this is how competitive Halliburton is. Doesn't allow some contact to distract him from scoring.
Over to the left wing. Outside Strus. This one for 3. Drops in the 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Pass to Turner. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
And shots like this give Turner a confidence boost, feeling like he can score on anyone down there.
Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I asked him if there was a plan in place to slow down Halliburton, and Coach joked, hey, if a plan existed, somebody smarter than me would have come up with it. Tyrese impacts the game in too many ways for us to neutralize. We just need to do what we can to make life difficult for him.
Allie, thank you. Here's Nembhard. He drops it from range.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Garland. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Turner, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Halliburton. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Oh, tenacious stuff from Halliburton, making his shot while absorbing a foul.
Hunters checked in for Strus. Free throw good. Halliburton. For Cleveland, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Garland. From 13 feet, down it goes.
I really like that shot from Garland. Teams will give up the mid-range these days, so look, why not shoot it and make it?
And in Garland, we're looking at one of the best passers in the league, Richard.
I don't think he gets enough credit for it. He's got such a great feel for the game, the way he wiggles in and out of the lane. It is so impressive. He is such a great, confident floor leader.
Now here's Garland. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
You see the body control that Garland has, takes on the defender, gets hit, adjusts, and finishes. It's just a work of art.
Siakam outside. Turner, a screen on Mobley. Siakam, the pass to Turner. Now Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Hunter. Back to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
When you're Allen, just about 7 feet, dunking comes easy.
Nembhard outside. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. They set the pick. Here's Halliburton. And it falls all over the rim and in. Halliburton's got 9.
You know, the shot of Halliburton is just so steady. You add in his driving ability, Tyrese is a scary offensive player.
Now here's Hunter. No points yet. Shoots from the line, and the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on Indiana so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Walker. Then it's Obi Toppin. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 spot. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. Here's Jerome. That's tipped. It's stolen by Halliburton. And he lobs it up to the rim. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Mobley, a screen on Walker. Hunter, good.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Pacers leading by 3. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Strus, he's checked in for the Cavs. Darius Garland comes in for Green. Here's Garland. Halliburton with some nice D. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant. But even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Mitchell comes in for Jerome. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Neesmith comes in for Mathurin. Left side, Mitchell. Back to Garland. Hunter, a screen on Halliburton. Garland, he squares up and sinks it. Garland's got 6.
The quick thinking of Garland in the pick and roll, his decision making is so impressive.
Turner, a screen on Garland. 3-pointer, Halliburton. Mitchell grabs a miss.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Pass to Garland. Beyond the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now just a 2-point Indiana lead.
Quick release jumper from Garland there, showing how fast he can get rid of it.
Halliburton outside. Fires from deep. And Indiana misses again.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
Here's Hunter. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. Indiana has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Pass to Halliburton. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Siakam with it. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Launches it. Halliburton nails the 3.
And we're seeing a great mindset from Halliburton on offense. He's attacking relentlessly and getting well rewarded for it.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Garland. The 3 is up. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. 12 points for him.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
And here's Garland from deep 3-point land. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for Indiana. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. And it's Allen in at the 5. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Halliburton on the wing. Guarded by Garland. Count it. Good. Halliburton's got 20 points.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Garland finds Mitchell. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Mitchell gets by inside.
Gotta give Mitchell credit. Just beating good defense with better offense right there.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam, and an emphatic jam on the lob.
Yeah, going up and finishing. Tremendous display of athleticism by Siakam.
Outside Mitchell. To the inside. Here's Allen. Allen. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Woo, out of nowhere. Allen flying in to slam it home. Didn't see that coming.
Nembhard outside. Back to Nesmith. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Now here's Strus. He's closely guarded. Mobley passes to Strus. Back to Mobley. Pass to Allen. Mobley, left side. Now Garland. For the lead. Here's Allen. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
A pure 5. Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low, he rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
Well, you talk about an anchor for this defense. Richard, Jared Allen is that.
It's hard to find a big man who can move and eat up space like Allen. He's a great shot blocker that can also move his feet on the perimeter and guard in isolation. But a difference maker at the rim, that is where he's at his best.
Garland against Halliburton. Over Garland. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds in the game. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, "We have each other's backs." That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. Three-pointer Mathurin. And Indiana misses again. Here's Cleveland. They're on a 12-4 run. Garland against Halliburton. Garland, the pass to Allen. Outside Mitchell. The 15-footer. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Now it's a 6-point Cavalier lead.
I love seeing guys use the mid-range. Mitchell, that's just some smart basketball.
Back to Turner. on the wing. Guarded by Garland. Oh, taking the contact. Halliburton.
Yeah, intelligent shot selection by Halliburton, opting for the floater in that situation.
Pass to Hunter. Back to Garland. The three from Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 7 now in this quarter. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers closing out the quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. T.J. McConnell is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Walker. And it's Toppin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Garland. Outside Strus. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
McConnell passes to Halliburton. And the 3 off target. Cleveland leading by 7. Hunter up top, defended by Halliburton. Outside Strus. To the paint. Here's Garland. And it's good for 2.
Shaping up to be a nice night from Garland, and his offensive energy right now, the team should be pretty excited.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. A different look for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Wade. Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Mitchell subbed in for Jerome. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
Creating the opportunity, Mitchell makes the right call for this situation.
Turner, a screen on Garland. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Drills it from deep. Halliburton's got 30 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Back to Garland. Shoots over Halliburton. Indiana with a rebound.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Siakam hits the jump hook. Now just a 4-point Cavalier lead.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Cleveland.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off. Important points, Tyrese Halliburton, always ready to take the big one.
Oh, and Turner with a block. On the wing, Nembhard. Checked by Mitchell. Here's Halliburton. And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here's Garland. Yes!
And Garland just delivers in a crucial moment. What a shot.
Here's Halliburton. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one's on Darius Garland.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn. Big Jared Allen outshining the bright lights.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Neesmith passes to Halliburton. And it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And what a huge moment from Halliburton. His guys give it to him for these exact reasons.
First free throw is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Now it's a 2-possession game. Important foul shots right there.
Here's Halliburton driving to the basket. Oh, he nails it!
Yeah, nice effort from Halliburton, working to get that point-blank shot.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
And looking to even the score with a huge three.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That'll pretty much do it.
And so it's Cleveland winning this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this.
Down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. Now Maxey. After the missed 3 from Damian Lillard.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
There's the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, powering through on the dribble drive, Lillard has the body control to take that hit and still score the basketball.
Pass to Grimes. And here's George. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Here's Oubre following the bucket by the Bucks. From the arc, the rebound by Prince.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. And as you would expect, their focus on defense is Damian Lillard. He said Lillard's smart. He's seen every defensive look there is, so we can't get fancy. Our main thing is to be ready with help defenders inside. We can't allow him penetration. They're hoping to limit the damage he can do at the rim. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And that one drops.
And Kuzma has proven he can be an effective scorer, whether he's operating on or off the ball.
Pass to Grimes. Three-pointer by Embiid. Sinks the triple. Embiid's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Kuzma. Antetokounmpo, a screen on George. Kuzma passes to Giannis, and it's denied.
Well, that's successful physicality on Oubre's part. Not afraid to get right up in the shooter's business.
The 76ers making a switch here. Yabusele's checked in, and Milwaukee also making a switch. Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Clock at 2. Here's Lillard. No good that time. Some solid defense from Maxey. Down low. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Nice play, George creating for others, just manufacturing some points.
Lillard scanning the floor. This quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Fades. Portis can't get it to go.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Yeah, spotting the open teammate there. Nice work by Maxey.
Lillard from outside bangs home the trifecta. He has 5.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. Maxey hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And that does it for the first quarter. Philadelphia ahead. They lead by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent, and it's Green in at the small forward spot. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
Yeah, Giannis has great confidence, and he's playing with it here.
Philadelphia leading by 4. Run for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year. And then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar. And these guys have been contenders ever since.
Embiid kicks to Butler. Embiid with a screen on Porter. Butler against Porter. Butler, no good. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 3-point game. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Stolen away. Pass to Butler. Floats one up. He gets it in there. Butler's got his first 2 points.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to talk to his guys. Brent, would you say the point guard is considered the toughest position to play in basketball?
You know, Kevin, I think there's been a massive shift in what the point guard represents in the NBA game. I mean, how many teams over the past couple years that have won championships have played with a traditional setup guard? What we're looking at is duos that can dribble, pass, and shoot and devastate defenses.
Giannis up top, covered by Oubre. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Lopez, a screen on Oubre. 1:32 left to play here in the half. The shot's good from Kuzma.
And Kuzma spacing the floor nicely, patiently waiting and knocking down the three.
And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer, but Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Lillard from outside, and another three for Milwaukee.
Yeah, Damian Lillard, this is some Oaktown response. You make one, I got you back.
Maxey finds Embiid. Another three for Philadelphia.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Three-pointer, Lillard. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Outside, George. No good from outside.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight. 5
seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's Lopez with the three. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside, Maxey. Here's Oubre. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We've got Maxey. Kelly Oubre out there with Embiid. Then it's Paul George. And it's Grimes in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Maxey with the screen on Giannis. He was all alone on that one. Oubre's got 11 points.
So big for this offense and crucial that Oubre can continue to knock it down from there.
Lillard, the pass to Kuzma. From deep, Giannis. He can't hit that time. Philadelphia's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Kuzma passes to Prince. Bucks passing it around. Here's Lopez, doubled by Oubre, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Clock at 6. Here's Kuzma. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. The lead is 2. And George kicks to Maxey. Back to George. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 6.
And George's guys encourage him to just fire away. They know he's lethal from there.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Yabusele, he's checked in for George. The Bucks also with the sub. Trent's checked in. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Antetokounmpo finds Lillard to the middle. Lopez against Embiid. Shot clock at 5. And here's Trent outside. Connects from three-point range.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Grimes. No scoring in this one. Embiid with it. And it's Trent picking him up. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Domination, plain and simple. Embiid isn't holding back and is giving the defense all he's got. And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Here's Yabusele. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Back to Lillard. Launches a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got 4 assists in the game. 76ers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Outside, Maxey. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. And the 76ers lead by 3. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Prince outside. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And Giannis really trusting his rhythm right now with his offensive game.
Lillard against Maxey. To the inside. Here's Embiid. Bank shot. No good.
Well, he usually knocks those shots down with ease. Defense got very fortunate there as they gave him way too much room to get that one off.
3/4 of play in a close game here. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Gary Trent is out there with Porter, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. The 76ers leading. Outside Butler. Embiid sets the pick for Edwards. It's good from long range. Edwards got his first 3 points of the game.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
The kick out to Porter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The 76ers leading by 4. Edwards finds Butler. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Inside, here's Embiid. Embiid beaten. Good defense.
And the sheer size of Embiid poses so many problems for the opponent, and he's using it well to score inside against him.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Porter. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. Now, he had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. But what's happening at the arc, fellas? We got to start making some shots. He needs more production from the outside. Guys?
Thank you, David. Embiid, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Kuzma. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Not much a defender can do against Giannis there.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Now Embiid, the tray, the three, good for Embiid.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
And a crucial moment, too. He's been doing that all night. No one's come close to stopping him.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Grimes. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. Bucks trail by 5. Now here's Giannis. Kuzma outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA, gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
Prince in the corner. Kuzma kicks to Giannis. Good defense. Better shot from Antetokounmpo.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
There's Embiid. Drops in the layup for 2. Embiid's got the lead up to 6 now for Philadelphia.
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moments.
They get it again. Antetokounmpo. Money!
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
George against Kuzma. George double teamed. There's Embiid. There's Embiid with the dunk.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Lillard. Prince outside. Misses the 3. And so they foul intentionally. Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. 32 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Antetokounmpo passes to Lillard. And he drives in. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And Giannis treating the defense like a magazine. Easy reading here for him.
And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're down by 8. Guys, what's your take?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
It's good from beyond the arc.
And Kuzma showing more and more that he's becoming a playmaker on the offensive end of the floor.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Here's Milwaukee now. trailing by 5. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Lillard, the pass to Giannis. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6. And so it's Milwaukee now. And a deep 3 from Lillard. Yep, it's good. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
centers go at it.
B.A., there was once a point in history where we were talking about, is the 5-man phased out of the game? And all of a sudden now you have several MVPs who occupy the position. It is unequivocally going to be a special matchup tonight.
Looking at the starting 5 for Boston. The 2 Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Holiday. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. 4 on the clock. No luck on that one. Strus with a defensive effort. And of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
B.A., I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
Now here's Holiday. Outside, Brown. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
Jaylen Brown with the immediate answer from three-point territory. Yes, sir.
Mobley outside. On the wing, Mitchell. Outside, Strus. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Brown. Outside, Strus. Pass to Mobley. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
Yeah, that's some flashy stuff from Holiday. I mean, those moves give confidence that carry over into your shot.
On the wing, Mitchell. From deep, Mobley. Porzingis grabs the board. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. The main topic of conversation, how they plan to guard Jason Tatum. We want to try to make Jason a jump shooter. Avoid fouling, don't let him go downhill. But JT will get his, so let's hope we limit him. Well, that's never easy to do, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Well, you like the level of aggression right there from Jason Tatum. Committed to scoring on the interior and draws the contact.
You know, it's easy to focus on Jason Tatum scoring, but Doris, he's excellent in a number of areas.
Brian, he's a high-level rebounder. He now knows how to keep his teammates involved. He's competitive on the defensive end and willing to absorb a big-time assignment. He has got a complete game.
Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. Okoro comes in for Strus. The Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. On the wing, Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Celtics trail by 3. Here's Holiday. Outside, Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Mitchell. And it's Brown off the drive. Over Mitchell. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Brown's got 5 points.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown working in that mid-range area. This guy knows it's got to be a part of your game.
Now here's Garland. Pass to Hunter. Puts up a 3. Jaylen Brown with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Now White. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. Knocks it down from distance.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Horford against Hunter. Allen a screen. Jacks up a 3. Hits the three-pointer.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Cavaliers ahead. They're up. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Javonte Green out there with Ty Jerome. Then it's Evan Mobley. Then there's Isaac Okoro. And it's Hunter in at the 4. That's the group for Cleveland getting going in the second. Mobley on a screen. No coverage that time.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, BA? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league. Oh, how easy it is to get off your feet. How about the spring from Jason Tatum?
Outside Hunter, fires the 3. Hauser grabs the board. Boston has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Right side Tatum. Tatum just so strong inside.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A different look for Cleveland. Strus, he's checked in for Okoro. And Garland is subbed in for Green. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Craig. They swipe it. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Garland. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Just fundamental basketball from Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
Garland feeling it out a bit. And Porzingis with the block. JT to the hole. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Pritchard. Holiday against Hunter. Releases. And the Celtics tack on 2 more. When you look back at the history of the league, Doris, no position has evolved more than the center.
You know, BA, that's a tremendous point because you look at some of the best players in the league, they occupy the 5 spot. They're asked to do so much. Defensively, protect the rim. Be able to switch out and guard smaller players on the perimeter. Now you're being asked to be able to make shots from 3. I mean, big man's got a lot of responsibility in today's game.
Pass to Tatum. The 3 is up. Jason Tatum, he's a sharpshooter.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
A different look for Cleveland. Thompson comes in for Evan Mobley, and Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Jerome. Thompson outside. Pass to Mitchell. And here's Garland. Shot clock at 6. To snap the cold streak. Some solid defense from Holiday.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
It's Brown on the wing, covered by Strus. Outside Holiday, the 3, and the rebound goes to Cleveland. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Outside Garland, pass to Mitchell. Outside Strus. Now here's Garland. Mitchell with the ball. 3-ball, Donovan Mitchell. From deep 3-point land. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Celtics. Here's Brown. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Wow, gutsy finish inside by Brown.
Well, at 6'7", this is a forward, Jaylen Brown, who handles it well, cuts his way right through the defense.
And he's made a case for first-team all-defense. Doris, Jaylen Brown, the complete game.
Brian, what you love to see from a great player that's just entering their prime is the pride they take in being well-rounded. Do you want to absorb a big-time defensive assignment? Jaylen Brown wants to do exactly that.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, B.A. At 7'2", it isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think, as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence.
Allen with a screen on Holiday. Garland for 3. On target from range.
So aggressive at the arc. Darius Garland never shy about letting it fly.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Three-pointer, Holiday. The rebound by Allen. Cavaliers trail by 11. Back to Strus. Inside. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell down low.
Donovan Mitchell cooking right now. Things look easy on the offensive end.
Holiday passes to Brown. Now Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Mobley. Tatum's got room. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Tatum's got 16 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Pass to Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on White. The 3 from Mitchell. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Well, Donovan Mitchell, a 3-level scorer, and fires away from deep with reckless abandon, folks.
And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title?
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent, to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore.
And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Mobley. Mitchell's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Mitchell does not let that 6'1" frame deter him from going in the paint. This guy has got so much confidence.
White, the pass to Brown. Here's Tatum, 3-pointer. And again, Boston with the triple.
Boy, that jumper is as pure as it gets. Jason Tatum, off a pass from his teammate, makes easy work of it.
Outside Mitchell, takes the 3. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Brown passes to Tatum. 17 seconds left to play in the third quarter. His first miss, making him 7 for 8. Out to the right wing. Outside Garland. Here's Mobley. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Max Strus. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Dean Wade. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Jerome in at the 2. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Pass to Hauser from deep. And the Celtics another 3.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Here's Jerome. And a miss there on the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Back to Craig. Out to the right wing. Here's Tatum. And Tatum fires one home.
Jason Tatum is a thirsty scorer, and right now filling it up.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. A different look for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Wade. Evan Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Jerome. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Craig. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He asked his team to take in the moment, saying, this is what it's all about, guys. This is why we work so hard and why we love this game. Embrace it. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Outside, Brown. Off target from three-point range. And it's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And here's Mobley. 4-3. Drains the triple.
Boy, everyone seems to want a three-point shot now. Clearly something Evan Mobley is working towards.
Boston leading by 10. Tatum with it. White on the wing. He shoots. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. And the Celtics lead by 12.
Boy, you can tell when White is confident with his mechanics. That shot is pretty, folks.
Here's Mobley. Shoots over Tatum. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. White against Mitchell. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
Oh, that is impressive stuff from Derek White. Defender in his grill, no problem.
Down low. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
A minute 6 left in the fourth quarter. Mobley down low, hounded by Tatum, and Mobley gets it to go.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Celtics.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jason Tatum.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
What impresses me about Jason Tatum are his work habits, his commitment in the offseason to adding something else to his arsenal. We know he can play high-level basketball on both ends. The sky is the limit.
Jerome, that's good. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are
And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the 3 spot. And the great Dwayne Wade in attendance here in Miami.
Yeah, a 3-time champion with the Heat. Helped bring them their first banner. In this town, that man is royalty.
Nembhard with it. Burks covering. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots.
Good discipline on defense. Wiggins right on top of it the whole way.
A shot by Nembhard, no good. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls. They've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Following the miss by Bam Adebayo. That one falls. We're about 1 minute into the first. Hero passes to Wiggins. And there's Hero. That's good on the assist by Wiggins.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Ware. Works for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now, here is Halliburton. Three-pointer. And Indiana, another 3.
Halliburton with the answer was anxious to throw it right back at him.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And, Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And, Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city, plus he's already got a street named after him.
Really smooth-looking jumper there by Halliburton, making the most of that opportunity to score the ball.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. We talked about the challenge of game planning for Tyrese Halliburton. And Coach said we have to stay in front of him. The second he gets a step on us, that's when it's kind of pick your poison with him. If our guys stay in front of him, I think we should be fine. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for the Heat. Adebayo down low. Neesmith covering. Here's Wiggins. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Hey, it's a simple game. Just take what the defense allows. Wiggins reads it, smooth with the mid-range stroke. Knock it down.
Pass to Neesmith. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And some changes here for the Pacers. Obi Toppin's checked in for Miles Turner. Shepard comes in for Aaron Neesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. Now, here's Adebayo. Shoots over Toppin. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
From about the extent of Adebayo's range, just far enough to keep the D honest.
Outside Mathurin. Poked away. Pass to Toppin. From outside, off the mark. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And here's Adebayo. Defended by Mathurin. And here's Love from the arc. That one, no good. It's all tied in Miami. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
We've got Tyler Hero. Anderson is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Jovic in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Halliburton for 3. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start. With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they've got to be able to shoot and shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and rolls.
And the foul on Jarris Walker. That's his first foul. And Miami making a change here. Highsmith is checked in. And it's the Heat with the ball. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Robinson passes to Larson. Hero with it. Pass to Highsmith. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Now Mathurin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Mathurin's got his first basket.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
Halliburton with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Mathurin, good.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Clark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Hero passes to Anderson. Here's Robinson. Back to Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Halliburton. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
A skillful move there by Mathurin against the contact, somehow finding a way to get the shot to fall.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pacers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
Adebayo against Siakam. Six to shoot. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Miami ahead, leading by just 1. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And so in the game for the Pacers, Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward. Here's Siakam. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. Miami leading by 4. Pass to Hero. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Hero's got 12 points in the game. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
And the shot goes down.
Boy, and Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Wiggins outside. Down low. Here's Adebayo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Adebayo's got the lead up to 6 now for Miami.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Adebayo the screen. Back to Burks. Shoots over Nembhard. Burks can't get it to go.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Halliburton against Adebayo. Siakam outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Nesmith. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Halliburton for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Halliburton's got 14 points for the game.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Pacers trail by 3. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That'll be his second foul of the game. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. The Pacers also with a sub. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Nesmith. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Nembhard's got the game tied up here for Indiana. Miami's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Siakam finds Turner. Count it. Turner's got 4 points this quarter.
Confident in the paint, Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Outside Robinson. Back to Adebayo. A three-pointer off the mark. Siakam passes to Halliburton for the lead. And that's 2 points on the layup. Halliburton's got 16.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Pacers lead by 1. Live from Miami, you're watching 2. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Kyle Anderson, Duncan Robinson out there with Hero, and it's Larson in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Anderson kicks to Hero. Robinson on the wing, defended by Mathurin. Here's McConnell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Benedict Mathurin. Here's Hero. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
Siakam against Adebayo. There's the screen. Halliburton outside. Shoots over Burks. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Like the way Halliburton continues to take more responsibility on the offensive end. His game warrants that he does that.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. The Pacers making a change here. Nemhard's checked in. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over, and you need to go out there and take control now. We'll see how it looks coming out of the timeout. Guys?
All right, thank you, David.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Halliburton's got 15 points here in the second half.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And, you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero calls for the ball. Clutch.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Halliburton. And it goes down 2 points. Halliburton's got 28 points for the game.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
Halliburton against Hero. And it's Miami with another.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
It's tipped. Wiggins passes to Adebayo. Pass to Hero. Count! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Halliburton. Got it.
What a big-time play by Tyrese Halliburton. Simply putting his team on his back.
Here's Hero. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense. Big-time shot by Halliburton. And his team and coaches say, in Tyrese, we trust.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Outside, Hero. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out. That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
Pass to Burks to tie it up. He's off from 3. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
And here's Adebayo outside. Connects from downtown. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And he is unable to get the second one. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
You've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Joel Embiid, Kelly Oubre out there with George. Then it's Maxey, and it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Strus. Mobley passes to Garland. Here's Allen. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
And Allie LaForce spoke with Kenny Atkinson. Allie?
Facing off with Paul George tonight, I asked them what makes PG such a special player. Coach said, quote, well, he has a huge effect on the game. Paul can shut down your best scorer on one end and then put up 30 or 40 on the other. Tough to beat that. Paul George, he will have a lot to say about this one, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. And here's Strus outside. The rebound by Maxey. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
The three from Mitchell, nails it from 3.
Whether he's initiating the offense or playing off the ball, Mitchell is equally effective.
Outside Oubre to the wing, right side. George scanning the floor. And that one drops for him.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Fires in the triple. Mitchell's got 6.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic just like Mitchell.
Now here's Oubre. The 3. Buries it from 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Garland. A minute 39 left to play in the first quarter. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Love to see Embiid swatting down shots, taking advantage of his size and frame.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Maxey. Pass to George. Embiid inside. Allen defending. Embiid gets the bucket.
Once Embiid has the ball in that spot, it's lights out.
Cleveland has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Outside Mitchell. Mobley outside. We know how great Joel Embiid is, but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason and things become much more challenging. That's why he needs a better supporting cast.
For the Cavaliers, Hunter's checked in for Allen. Okoro comes in for Strus. And Jerome subbed in for Mitchell. Here's Edwards. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And both free throws good for Edwards. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Jerome on the wing. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Okoro passes to Jerome. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And the shot is good by Garland.
And that's why you have to stay attached to Garland. He's got a quick shot, and he will fire it with any amount of space.
Garland against Maxey. Lets it go from deep. Sinks it from distance.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Tie game and some big points being put on the board as we wrap up the first. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And the 76ers looking at who they've got. We've got Edwards, Butler out there with Joel Embiid. And it's McCain in at the 2.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Now here's Butler. Here's Yabusele. Outside Edwards from behind the arc. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021, and his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Brian, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie.
Already a stellar defender, Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
Hunter passes to Green. Now here's Okoro. Mobley outside. Pass to Hunter. Releases from 15. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Yep, count it. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Outside Hunter. And finished off by Hunter.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Here's Yabusele. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And Embiid gets the double team. Outside Butler. Pass to McCain. Now Embiid. For 3. Yabusele booked that. And the 76ers lead by 1.
A great look provided by Embiid. The big man just dropping dimes.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Thompson, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Strus comes in for Okoro. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Green. And Garland is subbed in for Jerome. Now here's Mitchell. 6 points for him. Takes a 3. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now. His first miss. Philadelphia has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. And that one's good. And it's a 3-point Philadelphia lead.
Yeah, muscling his way for the bucket. George doing what he does best.
Pass to Hunter. Thompson, a screen on George. Here's Hunter. Cleveland again missing. The Sixers lead by 3. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And here's George. Guarded by Garland. They double team George. Here's Bonner. Here's the three. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. To the middle. Thompson passes to Garland. And here's Mitchell. Here's Strus. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Philadelphia on top, up 1. All right, now let's check in with Allie as always. Thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Mitchell on the wing with Strus. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Garland in at point guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
So much reach. Allen using that wingspan to his advantage.
George outside. Oubre a screen on Strus. George for 3. They get it back. Inside. Embiid gets the advantage. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joel Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence. It allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves because the stats, they back that up.
It's George on the wing, covered by Strus. To the inside. Here's Embiid. Good work there as it goes. Embiid's got 6 points.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
Garland finds Allen. Here's Mitchell. A strong move by Mitchell inside.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 2. And here's Oubre from the arc. He buries it from 3. Oubre's got his second basket.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Strus the pass to Garland. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Maxey. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Embiid. The shot misses. Nice D from Allen. Cleveland has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Here's Mobley. Good on the bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Adept at fending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
Outside Oubre. Lets the 3 fly. And the 76ers another 3. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Back to Garland. That one's good for 2. 10 points for him.
You see the body control that Garland has. Takes on the defender, gets hit, adjusts, and finishes. It's just a work of art.
Yabusele. No good on the triple.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Pass to Allen. Garland looking around. And here's Strus outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Knocks down the long J. Oubre's got 12 points.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, get up, Donovan. Wow.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. And we've just finished the 3rd quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Cleveland on top, up by 2. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. We've got Butler. Joel Embiid is out there with Eric Gordon. And it's Yabusele in at the 4.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Strus. And Cleveland another 3.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
76ers trail by 5. Here's Yabusele. Embiid passes to Gordon. Screen by Embiid. Gordon can't hit. Cleveland has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Pass to Jerome. Outside Strus. Fires the 3. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. And it's an 8-point Cavalier lead.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. For the Cavaliers, Allen, he's checked in for Wade. Evan Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Jerome. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Pass to Allen. Now Mobley. He's covered by Oubre. Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer. Clock at 6. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 5 rebounds in the game. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. Two points. That one goes.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep that one.
Mobley outside. Allen finds Garland. Strus with it. George defending. Strus' shot is off. 76ers trail by 6. To the paint. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Cleveland.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
And Mitchell with the slam.
You see how smoothly Mitchell gets into his shot. That's elite.
And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. 6-point game. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the 4th. Embiid through contact.
The guy you want to have the ball. Embiid, this man is a superstar.
Now here's Mitchell, guarded closely. Garland, the pass to Allen. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
Down low. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 2 points here could be the only cushion they need, Grant.
Hard to say. Crazier things have happened in this league, and they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
And that's one of the underrated aspects of his game, his passing. He knows the defense expects him to finish the job, but he just drops off a dime.
Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Garland draws the double. Back to Mobley. Pass to Strus. Right side, Garland. All sorts of time. And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket.
Pretty savvy move there by Garland, making space with that pick and roll.
And Philadelphia calls time here. 17 seconds left to play in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them, so why not go down fighting?
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
George outside. Over Strus. And he buries it.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
And so it's the Cavaliers who come out on. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
like a potential blow. But anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Burks with it from deep. And it's Wiggins missing. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, I caught up with the head coach for the Heat. He noted how much extra film they're watching heading into this, and one guy that jumped out at them was Kristaps Porzingis. He said scoring over that guy is a challenge. It's not just the size, it's how well he positions himself. And he's a patient shot blocker. He waits for you to make your move. We'll see how they approach it. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here is Holiday. Porzingis finds Brown. Over Wiggins. That one a little long. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Here's Porzingis. Tatum with a screen on Burks. White. And it's Miami with the rebound. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Back to Adebayo. Misses from close range.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. So Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about heat culture, the Miami franchise, from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization, is they are all on the same page. And I think they've done it in large part is they have great continuity. If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever. And that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried to copy that, and it's been very hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years. Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And 1:01 left here in the first quarter. Mitchell finds Love. Robinson with it. Puts up a 3. Cans it from downtown. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Pritchard. Brown outside. Lets it go from deep. Miami grabs the miss. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Larson. He's covered by Brown. Outside Robinson. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. And again, Miami with the triple. 7 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Brown. And it's good. 2 points. Brown's got 6.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Heat lead by 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Duncan Robinson out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Larson in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Tatum down low.
And how about Tatum there, using his muscle, easily absorbing the contact and still able to knock down the shot.
Boston shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think number 1, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again. And then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Robinson misses. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Here's Hauser. Still yet to score. The 3. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Craig sets the screen for Tatum. Fires from deep. Shot clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. No good. That would have tied it. Miami leading by 3. And Stan, it seems like time and again, the Heat uncover those hidden gems, turning unknowns into big contributors.
That's one of the things they do best, Kevin. The list of names like that is long, but look no further than Udonis Haslem, whose jersey they retired last season. Their hard work culture seems to breed those kind of success stories.
Anderson the screen. Here's Hero. And that one is hammered home.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Here's Tatum. Tatum using his size inside.
Nice little finish there inside from Tatum. He is so quick to get up when he's near the rim.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. We've got 1:23 left in the first half of basketball. Burks looking around. On the wing, Wiggins. He's covered by Brown. 4 on the clock. Wiggins passes to Ware. And the 3 off target. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Now Holiday hasn't made one yet. And here's Brown outside. And the Celtics another 3.
Well, this is what Brown was looking for. He just needed the ball, and then instantly his shot was up.
Watch the screen. Wiggins kicks to Adebayo. Launches it. Andrew Wiggins, and that's good. Wiggins has got 6.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Pass to Burks. Now Adebayo. Over Tatum. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Adebayo.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And some good action through the first. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
On the floor for Boston, White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point. And at this point, Tyler Herro's used to hearing his name in just about every trade rumor that comes along, Stan. I would assume that's got to be a little disconcerting for a player.
It probably is, Kevin, but give him a lot of credit. It never seems to bother him, at least in terms of affecting his play on the floor. He still puts up big numbers. He plays with great confidence. Tyler Herro's an outstanding offensive player.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can't be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. Nailed from three-point land.
And that passing ability really helps separate Tatum from so many others because the defense has to focus on his ability to score.
Herro kicks to Wiggins. Wiggins, a screen on Tatum. Pass to Ware. Wiggins with it. And he gets it to go. Wiggins has got 8 as we approach the fourth quarter. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Outside, Porzingis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Stan, the last few decades, we've seen the three become more and more necessary for offenses. Wondering if you think that's a good thing.
Well, it is, and teams not only understand the value of making a lot of three-point shots, but the threat of the three spreads out defenses and actually makes it easier for you to get shots at the rim. So the three is absolutely necessary to be a great offensive team in this league.
Quickly, is the arc too close? Should they move it, maneuver that a little bit?
Well, the skill level is really, really high. I like the suggestion of keeping the arc the same all the way around, which would eliminate the corner three.
Here's Porzingis, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And at 7-3, Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
Some changes for Boston. Al Horford is checked in for Tatum, and it's Pritchard in for Derek White.
And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
And Holiday has it in the corner. And that one drops for him.
Able to absorb contact. Holiday is not someone that is prone to lose focus on these tough takes.
Mitchell passes to Adebayo. Over Porzingis. And another basket for Miami.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, and that shows how much confidence he has in his ability and the work that he's put into his game.
And here's Porzingis for a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Porzingis has got 7 points in the game. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. A 2-point game.
Who's watching here?
The baseline J. The shot misses. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Heat lead by... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Robinson, and it's Jovic in at center. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Pass to Jovic. There's Hero with a 3. It's hauled in by Cornette. Here's Pritchard. To the middle. Here's Cornette. Tatum a screen. And it's Boston with another.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Robinson for 3, and no good that time.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Pritchard. There's the triple, and the 3 ball is good.
Timeout.
And it's a 5-point Celtic lead.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
So both teams making some changes here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. Now, he told his guys they can do this. In the huddle, he said, we've been here before and come back. So we know we can do this. We just have to believe. Inspiring words. We'll see if they live up to them. Guys?
Thank you, David. Outside, White. Holiday sets the pick for White. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Wiggins dishes to Burks. Adebayo with a screen on White. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Good on the 3-point shot. And the Heat lead by 1. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game. Rising to the occasion, he found a way to get himself open and get his shot.
Nice job taking the initiative. Coaches will encourage you to take that if you have a good look.
Ware kicks to Hero. Pass to Burks. Lets the 3 fly. And the Heat, another 3.
And the 3-point shot really has been their best friend here tonight.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in clutch time. Takes a special player.
Outside, Porzingis. Tatum with a screen on Burks. And it's White missing. Miami's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Back to Hero. Pass to Burks. A 3 ball. Hero, no good. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Adebayo with a screen for Wiggins. No good on the triple. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Tries the spin move. Yes! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
Right side hero. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast.
Here we go.
Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Hedo Turkoglu was a big part of what we did in Orlando. Yes. Was a most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
Tyler Hero out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Ware in at the center position. Tatum, that's for 2. And Ware pulls it down.
Well, look, adding unnecessary difficulty to a shot is something that drives coaches crazy. Stick to the basics whenever you can.
Hero from long range scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Tatum, what a jam! Tatum doing it with style.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Here's Hero. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And, you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero calls for the ball. Clutch. Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Here's Brown, pass to White. The kick out to Holiday. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Now, Hero. Holiday brings the double team. And an intentional foul right there. And no good as the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
And let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment.
And now we've got the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
Well, what I want to know, where is the communication defensively?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. There's Brown with the 3. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
It seems like Brown always has something cooking and he shows up big when they need him most. Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And here's Tatum for three. He can't get it to go. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. And all right, DA, thanks again. And that about wraps it up. So now for Greg Anthony.
Safe to say, they don't particularly like each other.
And I think fans really gravitate towards that sort of dislike. It just puts an extra added ingredient of intensity on a game like this. So for the fan bases, this one's big.
And the Milwaukee starting five. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the three. Now here's Garland. Allen outside. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Strus. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Lillard. Pass to Lopez. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Good soft hands there from Lopez, efficient in the catch-and-shoot motion.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Now here's Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Kuzma. The 3 from Mitchell. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
The 3 from Prince. Strus grabs the miss. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Garland. Inside.
Well, the length of Allen causes defenses lots of problems. Difficult to guard without fouling at times.
It's his first trip to the line. That one's off. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Good on the second one. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Prince. Kuzma outside. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And Kuzma spacing the floor nicely, patiently waiting and knocking down the 3.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. He gets it in there.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And so it's Milwaukee with it after the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. It's normal for guys to jump from team to team, Brent, but Kyle Kuzma has displayed real loyalty.
He clearly is starting to value what culture means and respects the time to build that up. He wants to be part of something special. And when you have players start to think that way, sometimes it translates to the court where they're more consistent and more reliable.
Here's Lillard after the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. 58 seconds left in the opening quarter. Oh, and the jam by Lillard.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
Now Garland. Mobley outside. Outside Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Prince. From deep, Mitchell. Pure from three-point range. Mitchell's got 7.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 5. Lopez, the screen on Mobley. To the inside. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
You could put that ball just about anywhere for Jared Allen. Puts those long arms to great use.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw in this game. And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. 7 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Jerome. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Okoro is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Ty Jerome. Then it's Green. And it's Mobley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Here's Jerome. Up and over Porter. Jerome, no good.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Trent. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Brent, he doesn't give you much inside the arc, but Trent Jr. is a sniper from deep.
Yeah, and Gary Trent Jr. knows exactly why he's on the floor, and that's to shoot the basketball. So continue to move, find open areas, wait for the ball, and then let it rip.
Strus, he's checked in for Green. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season, pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard, who said people wanted to just click right away, but when you put 2 guys together who have always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. B.A.?
That's a good perspective, Allie. Thanks.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. In close. Antetokounmpo delivers.
And I like that. Giannis slowing down just a little bit, in control there.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to review the game plan. Garland's checked in for the Cavaliers. Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Prince comes in for Green. Outside Strus. Pass to Jerome. Mobley, a screen on Trent. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Garland. And the three-pointer goes.
And Garland is someone you must be aware of at all times, especially out on the perimeter.
Trent outside. Here's Prince. Antetokounmpo outside. Trent on the wing. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players, Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. Outside Porter. Prince, a screen on Garland. Porter from outside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Mobley finds Strus. Garland for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Well, good to see Garland score the ball without dominating it.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 3-point game. There's 49 seconds left in the second quarter. Hunter against Antetokounmpo. Strus the pass to Garland. Here's Mobley. The shot won't fall. Good work defensively by Lopez. The Bucks trail by 3. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Out of the way!
Wow!
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Garland feeling it out a bit. 12 seconds left to play in the first half. Hunter passes to Strus. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Cleveland shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Free throw good, Mobley. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Cleveland on top, up 4. And we'll be back right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there, and he's going to devastate you.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. To the middle. Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Allen rolling with some force, or at least the force he can muster. He can be useful in the pick and roll.
Kuzma outside. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Prince. Clock at 4. Pulls it from 20. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Lopez has got 5. And the Cavaliers with possession here. The lead is 2. Outside Strus. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. That one goes. Count it.
Well, Garland's able to work around the defense that time. Pretty agile from the small guard.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Kyle Kuzma the last few seasons has been pushing his scoring over 20 points per game. He said, I'm showing the league that I'm not just a role player. Having a leadership position and getting better every single game, that's what I care about. I want to keep elevating. Ryan, high hopes.
Just the 27th pick back in 2017. He's having a dynamite career. Stolen by Strus. Outside Mitchell. Goes up on the baseline. And another basket for Cleveland.
Yeah, Mitchell can get this mid-range look lined up. He's a very skilled shooter.
Pass to Prince. Picked by Prince. Kuzma outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For the tie. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Getting exactly what he wants. Kuzma just needing to create some elbow room for himself.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Mitchell finds Allen. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. That's on Brook Lopez.
I think I saw him at the Comedy Club on Friday night. A little improv. He's having some fun out there.
Hunter's checked in for Strus. And the free throw, no good. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
The rebound by Sims.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Pass to Portis. Here's Prince for the lead. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
And it's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. They trail by 1. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Allen a screen. The 3 from Mitchell. Yes, sir! Mitchell from long range.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Lillard. And the shot goes. Lillard's got 7 points here in the quarter. It's a tie game in Cleveland. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Ty Jerome. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Tristan Thompson. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Garland in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Strus with the bucket.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Portis with a screen on Garland. Pass to Trent from downtown. The rebound by Garland.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul for the Cavaliers. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Thompson. Evan Mobley comes in for Hunter, and Mitchell subbed in for Jerome. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr.
In standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Lillard against Garland. And there's Strus. That one's good. On the assist by Garland. Now it's a 5-point Cavalier lead. For Milwaukee, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Prince. Pass to Lillard. They need this. Oh, tough shot, Lillard.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Yeah, just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Here's Garland. Soft touch off the glass.
They had to get something, and Darius coming up big.
Bucks trail by 5. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, there's the alley. Tries to save it. Fast break, Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell completes the transition play. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Garland against Lillard. And the shot is good by Garland. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
That's pretty tough for Garland at his size to be able to score around the contest.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that increases the lead to 6. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis driving in. Shoots over Mobley. And he sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
And Giannis continuing to look for the mid-range, showing his confidence.
Double team on Mitchell. Antetokounmpo surveys. Oh, don't let Giannis in.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Kuzma outside. The 3 from Prince. He connects! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3!
How about the clutch gene showing up in Taurean Prince? What a shot!
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 5-point game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game. The 3 from Prince. Can't connect. And so the big win by Cleveland in a tight game. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or